Okay, guys, this is MBZ back again for the third installment of me against the Wind Waker in this roulette match, because Wi-Fi is freaking gay. And Wi-Fi suddenly works, strangely enough, and we managed to get through this entire match without a problem. So I open with Venusaur. He gets a Heracross lead. He Mega Horns, and it doesn't kill me, which I expected to live. And I get him to sleep with Sleep Powder, and that was really crucial. That helped late game quite a bit. Getting his Heracross to sleep just meant that it wasn't a threat to me anymore. He switches to Scarm, and I get the Leech Seed off, and that's pretty nice. Gives me some extra health boostage there. And now I expect him to set up some spikes. So I switch to this Zapdos. Shout outs to Twashman for this. Really nice Zapdos I've got here. With HP Grass, actually. And that proved quite effective. Now, he stays in here, and I'm really not quite sure why. He had a Hippowdon, which you'll see he brings out now, and I'm really not sure why he didn't switch there then. A bit of over-prediction maybe on his part. Maybe he thought I'd use something else predicting his switch. But yeah, so I get the HP Grass off, and he roars out my Zapdos. And I bring in Weed the Venusaur. Now, my intention is to Grass Knot him and to get rid of his Hippowdon. And he doesn't switch again. So, I would say that he's probably not very experienced in terms of Venusaur and what it can do. But, I'm not sure if he expected that Grass Knot or not. So, he brings out Salamence. And I know that his Mence is a Specs-Mence. So I decide to bring back my Weed and send out my Roadblock, Blissey. Yes, I have a Blissey. Well done, people, don't we all? But, yeah. Out comes Blissey, and it takes some Hydro Pump damage. Now, I know he's going to switch, so I soft-boiled up. And I get back to full health. Yay! And, he brings out his Infernape. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to nasty plot up, predicting the switch, or just go for the close combat. But I switch to Azelf anyway, because I know I'll outspeed him, and I know that close combat won't do that much. But he gets a freaking gay crit, and that sucks. Why? Oh, never mind. But yeah, now I can't live anymore, because Sandstorm's going to take me out. So I just decide to go for the Psychic. And he told me afterwards he was afraid of me exploding, so he didn't want to switch in case he lost someone from explosion. So it's understandable that he stayed in there, so don't blame him for that or anything, but yeah. So I switch in Weed, he brings out Gyarados, and I expect him to dance up, predicting my switch, but he Waterfalls predicting my switch, and I Grass Knot him. And that takes him down quite a bit more than I expected, and I was pretty happy with that. And I lived the Sandstorm with 3 HP, which is quite funny, but it means he's going to take me out anyway. And even if he didn't, even if he tried to DD up, I would go for the takeout of him. So his Gyarados is out now. It's on about 3/4 of health it lost. And I bring out Zapdos, and there's nothing he can do. Not a safe switch in, I don't think. So he just leaves Gyarados in for death fodder. And I discharge, and I kill it. Zapdos. The Zapdos was really helpful. Really good, actually. So yeah, he sends in Salamence, and immediately switches out to Heracross, and that's why I rested, because I expected the Draco Meteor, and I expected that I would live it, so I rest up, and then I'd be able to take him out with Sleep Talk. But he brings in Heracross, I discharge, he doesn't wake up thankfully, and this is where it comes into key play, because I managed to, and I get a crit there. Which just why get a crit there when it just doesn't matter? I mean, never mind. But yeah, so he brings out his Mence now, and I should have really rested on this Draco Meteor. But I don't, which was kinda stupid. So I discharge. And I hope for the power hacks, and I don't get it. But yeah, that doesn't really matter now. So I just let him Draco Meteor me again to get the special attack drop. And I guess I could have switched to Blissey there and got a 4-0 instead of 3-0. But it didn't really matter in the end. So I bring out Ganondorf. He Draco Meteors with 4 times special attack drop, and it does basically nothing. I hit him back with Ice Punch, and that's game. So, great game, the Wind Waker. You played pretty well in the first 2 matches. But yeah, that was a good match. So rate, comment, sub, guys, and Cypher!